What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Across the Board, sponsored by Moneyball Metrics. By now, y'all know the host. It's myself, Alpha Dog Bets. We have JD from Line Movers. JD, we have a Friday four-game slate we're doing today. How are you today, my friend?
I am actually really well, man. And how about you?
Living the dream. It's the middle of the summer. We're about to get into kind of a lull week, but we still have a couple days of baseball before the All-Star break, and we wanted to bring everyone another show and make sure we give you guys some awesome plays before we hit this break. JD, I don't want to take up the people's time. You ready to dive into this thing?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's move right into our first of four. We are going to everyone's favorite New York Yankees, who are taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Garrett Cole's on the bump for the Yankees, who's had an awful season. He's 1-1 with a 6.75 ERA. On the other side, Cade Povich. He's arguably the worst pitchers the Orioles have. He's 1-3 with a 6.5 ERA. JD, I'll start with this one because I'm the resident Yankees guy here. Taking a look at the Yankees have done recently, they just lost the series to the Rays. Before that, they lost the series to the Red Sox. They've been losing the series to everyone. On the other side, the Orioles are coming in off getting swept by the Chicago Cubs, where they have scored a total of 2 runs over their last 3 games. They legitimately had 0 runs in back-to-back games leading up to today. The Orioles might be the only team that is equally or worse as on the cold scale as the Yankees. I'll kick one off, like I said, JD. Tonight is the day we are back on the Yankees train. I've said it for weeks. We cannot play this team. This is not a playable spot. But with tonight's pitching matchup in a must-win spot for Garrett Cole, I anticipate the reigning Cy Young winner to come out there and have a big performance. I think Cole's going to get on track. And looking at Cade Povich, if there's any guy on this Orioles starting rotation that you think that the Yankees could take advantage of, it's Cade Povich. I'm taking the Yankees on the money line at minus 125. I know we've been avoiding them, not taking them, or we've been taking the overs or fading them, but today's a spot the Yankees get it right in a big game against a team they've done well against in the past. What do you think about the Yanks-Orioles, JD?
Yep. Everything you just said actually makes a lot of sense. Cole, like you're saying, he has not looked great. I don't think that he's actually gotten past the 5th inning yet. So for him, that is definitely not a good start. As far as the price goes, just like you said, though, as far as the Yankees actually like a buy low spot, I mean, this is definitely it. I'm gonna have to pass, but yeah.
I understand why. But I do think, like I said, this is the Yanks going to bounce back today. More coming on this game in best bets. I'll let that out early. Let's keep it rolling. Mr. JD, we have the Nationals who are visiting the Brewers. I accidentally just closed the tab to intro the pitchers, so give me one more second as I speak to kill time to get it back up. We're good. We have Jackson Rutledge on the bump for the Nationals. He's 0-0 with a 9 ERA. For the Brewers, we have Freddie Peralta, 6-4, 3.95 ERA. Nationals are coming in. They've been playing some decent ball, but not the last 5 games. They got swept by the Mets, and they did lose the series to the Cardinals. On the other end, the Brewers are coming in off a crazy 1-0 game yesterday, but that was Paul Skeens' day. Could that be the Paul Skeens effect? Before that game, they have been hitting well. They have been playing well. I'll let you kick this one off, JD. What do you got in the Nats and the Brewers?
Yeah, the Brewers, actually, as far as yesterday goes, that was a crazy game.
Crazy game.
And their bats were actually held down, but tonight I think they are going to bust out. Let's see here. The Nats pitcher, Jackson, he was actually drafted by the Nats back in 2019. He was actually drafted in the 1st round. He was the number 17 pick. So you would think that would mean, he was probably going to be good.
Right.
So far, he has definitely not been. He made that one start. I believe he actually went an actual inning.
Yep.
I believe that was back in May.
Yep.
So there's not much to go off there as far as as far as his numbers are actually bad. I mean, they're obviously really bad. But as far as the sample size there is very small. But as far as actually AAA this season, as far as his innings pitched, he's gone 71 innings pitched. He has an ERA of 6.66. Then he has a WHIP of 1.66.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just bad.
Yep.
There's no other way actually like around that. As far as that sample size is actually big. So yeah, I mean, we have the Brewers. We have their team total sitting at 4.5 at -115. I have given that out to our clients, and that is a max play.
Wow, max play. I love that. And when I'm looking at the numbers as well, you can see here on his career pitching line as a starter in the majors, he's had 4 starts. He's pitched in 5 games. In 21 innings, he's allowed 26 hits, 6 walks, 5 homers, 16 runs, and has only had 13 strikeouts. So I could see exactly why you're on this play. These are his big league stats. His minor league stats are just as bad as you're going over. I see it the same way you do. It's not an official play for me, but I will be cheering on the Brewers on the team total for the team. Let's keep it moving right along to the Mariners at the Angels. Interesting game we have here between the Mariners and the Angels. This is when the later game starts at 9:38 Eastern. The Mariners are pitching Brian Wu, 3-1, 1.75 ERA. Wu has been electric and dominant this year. He's going up against Tyler Anderson, a 500 pitcher, 8-8 with a 2.8 ERA, which, to be honest, he should have a much better record with a 2.8 ERA, but I digress. JD, what do you got in the Mariners Angels tonight?
Yeah, just actually, I guess you were saying there, as far as Wu goes, he has been great.
Yep.
You actually said his actual stats there. I'll actually go a little bit deeper. His barrel rate percentage is at 1.7. That's just crazy low. His walk rate percentage is at 2. Actually, these numbers are actually just
insane.
Crazy. Yeah, they actually really are.
To put those in real numbers terms, he's given up 3 walks this year and 2 homers in the entire season. That's insane.
Yes. Yeah, it actually really is. So, I see the Mariners, as far as their money line, I see it at around -146 currently. I have this priced at -170. And I think that could even be a little bit low. So for me, this is actually like an easy play.
Looks like we're riding the Mariners here. We won't let that out if it's a best bet, but that's coming soon. JD, for me, when you take a look at Wu's stats, one thing that does scare me is that he's coming in off consecutive losses, and he did have a 15-day IL stint that he came back from. So his last win was all the way back on June 6th, and that was against the Oakland Athletics. To me, it's a little scary, but I see it the exact same way you do. Wu's just been so dominant. I fully expect him to come in here and have a big performance against an Angels offense that, quite frankly, doesn't scare anyone. So give me the Mariners. I'm with you, -145. And as JD said, the model has this at like a -170. So there's definitely big variance there. And he said model could be a little low on that. I'd have to agree with him. I think that's definitely the right play on this game. All right, JD, we're flying today. 4-game slate. We're up to our final one of the day. We have the Twins visiting the Giants. It's Joe Ryan Day. Remember when that was a thing a couple of years ago, when every time he pitched, he was an automatic bet? Not the case anymore. They're 6-5 this year with Joe Ryan starting. He has a 3.2 ERA. On the other end, Kyle Harrison, 4-4, 4.25 ERA. JD, what you got?
For me, this is a price plus form play. I have this price at actually -175. So as far as at the market, it's around -135. So I'm way off there. But then when you look at form, also the Twins they've been playing good ball. Yep. They're 7-3 their last 10. They're 4-1 their last 5. Giants, not so much. I believe they're like 1-4 that they're actually last 5.
Yep.
So when I'm just looking at price, this is one I just have to bet.
Yeah, I see it the same way you do. Also, what do the Giants have? Realistically, this team is not built extremely well, in my opinion. They have a below-average pitcher going up against a good pitcher in Joe Ryan. Offensively, the Twins are a much better team than the Giants in basically every statistical category, especially batting average. The Twins get on base a lot more. And then you look at recent form, like you said, the Giants have lost 4 out of 5. Twins have won 4 out of 5 and 7 of the last 10. So I see it the same way you do. I like how you worded it, where you said it's a form play combined with a record play and all that kind of stuff. So I agree with you. Everything seems to be leaning towards the Twins in this game, and that's exactly what I'm going to be playing as well. JD, we flew today. Are you ready for the people's favorite segment of the show?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. And I did it again. I didn't take the game off. We're good now. Best bets. Let's dive right into it, guys. My favorite one of the day is going to be the Yanks. I think the Yankees really get it done. I'm not just saying that as a Yankee fan. I have not been betting them as of late, but today's the day. Garrett Cole, Cade Povich, take the Yankees. We're going to get it done. Second favorite play, I have to agree with all JD's points about Brian Wu. Give me the Mariners. So my two best bets yet again are the Yanks in the money line and the Mariners in the money line. What you got, JD? Close us out.
Awesome. We're going to go to the Brewers game. We're going to take their team total over 4.5 at -115. Like I said, that actually is a 5-unit max play for me. So as far as best bets goes, I am actually just going to leave it there and actually just go with that one max play.
I love it. Well, guys, big news coming from the across the board folks here with Moneyball Metrics. Next time you see us, live shows will be beginning. We will be back. So make sure you guys tune in. JD, awesome show with you, my brother. Great time as always. Let's cash our best bets, and we will be back next week or the week after. We're not sure yet with the current sports slate what we're going to do, but we'll be back. You will see us again. JD, I'll catch you soon, brother.
See y'all later.